Hello everyone, today we're going to learn to write a odd and even number checker. So it could be a very common interview question. Technical question. They might ask you to, how do you check if a number is odd or even in Java? So here we are going to do it. I'm going to show it to you. Let me create a class. Odd, even number checker. Okay. In most of the cases when the interview, they ask you to write a method. Okay. So for instance, there's a given name. I'm not going to write a scanner here. Just there's going to be a given name. For instance, int a number. For instance, let's suppose this one. So it's odd number, right? We have to write a method to check if this given number is odd or even. Okay? So in order to write that, we have to understand the logic behind it. How do we write it? So as we all know, what is odd number and what is even number, right? So in a nutshell, even number is any number divided by 2 and no remainder left, right? If you divide any even number by 2, then there's no remainder left. For instance, 4 is even number. If you divide 2, then there's no remainder, right? How do we write this in Java? We use remainder operator. 4 divided by 2, and there's zero remainder. This is how we write it, right? The remainder operator. And for the odd number, it is any number divided by 2, and there's some remainder left. For instance, for odd number, like 9 is odd number, right? You can divide also by 2, and there's remainder left. The remainder is how much? 1, right? You can divide, there's 4 multiplies 2 is 8, so 1 more remainder. If you write it in Java, 9 divided by 2, and there is 1 remainder. That's how you write it. So I'm going to write a method, and I'm going to use if statement. If the number is divided by 2 and there is no remainder left, then it's even number. Otherwise, it's odd number, okay? So let me write a main method first. Okay, let me put this number in the main method, and I'm going to write a public static method, public static, and I'm going to write the type as Boolean is odd, even. Okay. I better write void. Okay, let me just void odd or even. I'm going to parent write as int. Just put a number. I'm going to open it, and so I'm going to use if statement. If this number is divided by 2 and there is 0 remainder left, see, the same here. It is going to be, I'm going to print this num is even number. else means if there's any remainder left, I don't know, no matter how much, it is going to be the num is odd number. Okay, so let's check. Let's run. Sorry, I forgot to semicolon. Okay. Yeah, this is odd number, right? Let's say 0. Is 0 odd number or even number? It's even number, right? Is even number. How about 3? It's an odd number. How about -1? It's odd number, right? Yeah, that's how we write it. So here, if you're gonna say, if I'm gonna change it, for instance, if it's not, if it means if there's any remainder left, then it's odd number. It's another way of writing. It's same, right? Doesn't matter. See? This is odd number, and the previous one was for even number. Okay, this is very common into questions. Like in previously, when we are checking if a number is palindrome or not, then we use this one, right? First, we have to find if it's odd number or even number, like an equal, the reverse equals the original one. That's it. This is our code. Thank you.